welcome. I'm Dallas, this is my workshop, and we just moved in here, and honestly, working on this space is all that's on my mind. However, we have a well before now pre-planned trip to Chicago to go do some thrifting with friends, and we gotta go. So it kind of feels like leaving my baby right now because this is all that's on my mind, filling out this space, but at least we're going to go get a thrift trip in where I can go get stuff to bring back to the space to work on it. So stick around for that, it's gonna be awesome. But actually wait first before we go. I left this place an absolute wreck, and I've got friends and family coming in to use this space while I'm gone, so better clean it up. Also, I gotta grab some stuff that I need to take with us. How you feeling about a Chicago trip?
Let's do it.
Let's go. After you get your work done.
A little bit of work, just a little.
All right, we're Chicago bound. Hit the lights, lock the doors. All right, what's the first stop on the way to Chicago? It's Indianapolis. We're actually at a Goodwill bins here in Indianapolis that we've never been to. Very excited. Not very often, lately anyway, so we've been able to go to bins that we've never been to, so stick around. Dry erase mark. Oh man, Thomas the Tank boat. That's crazy. Have you found anything?
I found a few things. I got this little sweater for me. And then I got, this is probably the only thing I really like. Little skirt.
That is pretty. I got Owen a bunch of tracks, my nephew. I've just been picking them all up. I used to bring a lot of these home, but he's been playing with them like crazy, so. My little brother said, buy any fish tank stuff you can.
That's really heavy though.
It's a bag of bedrock. I'm gonna wait for him to text back and see if he wants it, because if that's like $2 at the store, there's no need me paying for it. But here's the crown jewel. This is the kind of stuff I've been wanting to come to get. This is project stuff. I'm gonna build this box into something else. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I've been looking for.
It's cool, it's old.
Yeah. Very useful. And then this is probably not going to fit in the car, so I probably won't get it. This is also the same kind of thing.
A magazine stand.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
I was gonna build it into a toolbox.
Oh, okay.
We'd like put something very specific in it, just like one set of tools. I don't know, we'll see. We're just about to get out of here, and then they called for rotation. I guess they're rotating every hour on the hour, like back in Louisville and Southern Indiana, which makes sense because this is in Indiana, like the Clarksville one is too that we go to. But everything else seems to be pretty normal. $1.39 per pound. That's about all you need to know. Best boyfriend. Weird. Man, do I want this. I gave away all my bubblegum machines except for my grandfather's when we left Phoenix. I gave them to one of my neighbors that had a yellow one of these, but no glass, no buy. I'm not gonna work on replacing that. Furniture is definitely great here, pretty good prices. $10 for a giant recliner. I've been wanting one. I guess someone's already bought that. But I need to come back with a truck and get some of this. And rugs. Use some rugs for the shop for sure. I brought you a bag.
Yay! Look how many scarves I found. Look at this one. It's little cherries. They're so cute.
Of course, we got the sun behind us, but it's all right. We just need to show you some clothes. What is this?
It's a vintage t-shirt by the mountain with Lincoln on a motorcycle. What more do you need?
Okay, cool. You got a bunch of clothes. Is there anything super special you want to show?
Really, that t-shirt's the coolest thing I found.
And then a bunch of jeans.
A couple jeans for cutting up.
I didn't get much, if anything, I think, for reselling. I'll have to get this box open and look. But mostly, just stuff for the shop. I have a big box full of stickers that now that we have room to grow, I'm gonna move from a little sorter box to a big cardboard box. These are just danger stickers for like heavy equipment. So that'll go in the sticker box. Hats for resale. Tracks and stuff are for my nephews. The standard type stuff. This is pretty cool though. I just got it because it was in box. Little Yoshi cart kind of thing. But the real big thing for this trip is this wooden box. I don't know if this is specifically what I'm going to use it for, but I've been wanting to build my own Thomas the Train set to like keep in my collection. A lot of what we're going to be buying coming up is like stuff to add to our collection. I've always wanted to keep a few Thomas the Train things because we resell so much of it, and I always keep like the absolute best parts. Like I've got some anniversary edition type stuff, so I want to keep it in something nice where I can like bolt stuff in and, you know, do cool stuff. And then one day when I have kids, they can play with my set. I'll have it for them and maybe hand it down because it'll be like really nice and really pristine. But there's several little things I want to build into boxes now that we have the space to store them up. So that was a good buy. And then of course, if I do make that Thomas the Tank set, I've never seen a tugboat barge. It's crazy. This is definitely going to my collection.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Let's go into the small box of Thomas stuff that I keep. So sweet, let's go. Let's move on towards Chicago. Okay, we're back in the shop. I know we didn't exactly just make it to Chicago in the video. Plenty of more content to come from this trip. I'm just gonna divide it up a little bit so you guys have a little bit more content. But right now, what I need to do is take all that stuff that you just saw us buy at that Indianapolis bins, kind of organize it in the shop. But as you can see, the shop is already kind of a mess, even though you just saw me leave it undone. Well, it's because I brought a bunch of junk home and my dad's motorcycle is here. I can't move it because Hannah just left with the keys. Look at these itty bitty pliers. I'm gonna show you guys some stuff though while I organize the shop. I'm very excited about some of this. These lights, we've already hung them up. The lights that you've seen over here, hanging up the shop lights. These are all Walmart LED Hyper Tough 5,000 lumen lights. However, those were $20 a piece. These were $30 a piece. They were at Walmart today, marked down to 14 bucks. So I bought 10 of them, and I'm probably gonna go back and get more because these are great lights. Frustratingly, here's what really happened. We have 2 Walmarts in this town. I went to one, and they had basically half off duct tape, and then they had tons of spray paint, like 80% off. So I bought all the stuff that could work for what I need. So I have a bucket of duct tape, spray paint, and wood glue. There's some wood glue in here. Tiny little bottles. That's okay, because, you know, I don't need a ton around here. So this whole bucket of stuff is like $350 worth of product, and I got it for 50 bucks. And it's all stuff I really need. So I got to figure out storage for that. I do know I was kind of using that shelf back there in the corner for this kind of stuff. So maybe we'll just leave that there for now. Cheap stuff like that on sale that I need for the shop. I need a lot more of that. Any kind of supplies, especially wood. If I could find some discount wood right now, I'd buy it up just like I bought that stuff I need. I was sweating the lighting situation when we put up our game room, so I was gonna spend $400 or $500 on a different solution. This solution in total only cost me about 100 bucks, so sick. I need more of that in my life. If I could find cheap wood like that right now, super discount, I'd buy it because we've got some stuff to board up here. We've got a lot to do. And I'll be happy to spend the money on discount stuff like that. You know me. Now let's do something about this mess. This mess here is actually a lot of stuff that needs to be posted on the old eBay, so I'm gonna work on some of that today. I think one of the most reoccurring segments on this channel from now on is probably gonna be that point where we come home from the thrift with stuff and then we gotta kind of put it away or explain why we got it, where it goes. So all that stuff you saw us buy at the thrift, we gotta do something with. So it's just a box full of stuff that probably doesn't make a ton of sense to everyone, but like, you know, stickers. If you haven't watched this channel for a while, there's a long ongoing thing with stickers, and this actually looked useful to me, both for like prop decoration, but as well as actually using it, you know, around the shop. Put that on the table saw, I don't know. But let me show you what I'm gonna do with all my stickers, because I now have too many to fit in my sorter box. That's the box I've kept my sticker collection in up until now. And there's been tons of stuff like this big roll that won't fit in there that I have often passed up on, thinking I'm not going to expand past my little sticker sorter box. But we've got space now, so we can. So we'll put one of these together just for stickers. I've been looking for this Sharpie since we moved. It's just basically a giant paint pen, and it might have actually gotten ruined in the move. It looks like the liquid's kind of leaked out. We'll see if it works. It's probably gonna work for this. It's probably too big, actually. I don't know what to tell you. I filmed this like a week ago, and that box has been setting up the shop for about a week, and I only just now, while I was editing, noticed that I left out the eye. Kind of funny how that happens. I have a lot easier time looking at what's in a Goodwill bin while I'm watching it on the screen than I do when I'm actually there digging. Apparently, same with spelling. But anyways, let's get back to this. How about that? Yeah, that pin's about ruined. It's my favorite marker though. Okay, so now you see big rolls of stickers, bags of sorted stickers, it doesn't matter, they're all going to be in the same place. I've even got hydrogen feed, I've just got weird stuff. And I use a lot of it. I decorate boxes, I label things. There's a bunch of cool stuff in here from a lot of you guys that have sent over the last couple of years. It's one of Ivan's little monsters. And then just like printable sticker paper. All the sticker stuff now goes in the sticker box. It's great having space. I keep a box just to put miscellaneous in. And this miscellaneous box, I know for a fact has a lot of stickers in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick those out. Stuff like this. You guys sent me some of this. It just never got sorted because I never had enough room. All right, let's talk about this Thomas the Tank box. I've been thinking about doing this ever since I started selling Thomas stuff in my antique mall a couple years ago. Matter of fact, ever since I started selling it, I started keeping slightly more special pieces when I would find them. Just weird stuff that I don't see often. Like I've never seen this piece of track before. I've kept myself one of the nice metal battery powered ones that still works with a traditional magnet system. So that's a nice little set. Actually, a little bit of value there. A little bit of value in stuff like this. Happy birthday editions. Here's a 60th anniversary. Yeah, 60-year gold Thomas the Tank. Very fond of this. So what I've always wanted to do is have just a very nice Thomas the Tank box decorated in a Thomas the Tank, Thomas and Friends way. And I just want to have it put up on my shelf. So I have it. I've got a Thomas set. Whenever I buy and resell a lot of something, I usually get this like antsy feel like, oh, I should keep one. Oh, I should keep something. It's just my nature. It's kind of like Nerf guns. I've always wanted to have a few nice Nerf guns that I keep, but I always resell them. So actually, just while we're talking about it, to kind of make this point, I'll show you back here in the shop, I have started to just kind of pile up some Nerf guns. Okay, and I'm very fond of Nerf stuff, and I've always wanted to keep some of the nicer stuff, but when we lived in Phoenix and didn't have this workshop, that was not really feasible. But now that it is, I'm gonna have a wall of Nerf at some point, and I'll probably at some point make an entire video just dedicated to building that Nerf wall. I think that'd be fun. Similarly, one of these days when I get all of these materials together, I want to put together the Thomas the Tank box. Very excited about that. And this box is the perfect size because I've already designed this in my head. I'm gonna have compartments for tracks, compartments for trains. But ever since I've been thinking about building this box, it had to be a wood one because I wanna glue certain stuff in and nail some stuff. It's perfect. I can't wait to get to that. So look forward to a Thomas the Tank box build in the future, but more importantly, look forward to in the future us buying stuff at the thrift to bring back here to this shop to work on, to collect, to build the collection. I'm very excited about that. Now that we're talking about that, I've also got some great news for you guys. The yellow shelves. They're back, baby. Let's go. I, like a lot of you, was afraid that my yellow shelves, my yellow game room was gone for good. I had a few of you ask in the comments over the last couple weeks if it was gonna come back, and I think I told a couple of you probably not. And that was because, although we didn't move back to Kentucky solely so that we could afford a space like this, it was a large part of the reason. So when we got here and it didn't look like it was gonna be easy as I thought, I kind of started to give up on that dream of putting that stuff back up. But we have our space. So the yellow shelves are back. Maybe not next week's video, in the next few weeks or something like that. I think we'll have a video putting the game room back together. You guys have already seen the lights that I bought. I showed them to you earlier in the video. It's all coming back together. I just can't be in a rush about it. There's some repairs in a certain part of the building that need to be done before I can trust my collection to be there. So a couple weeks, we're gonna get it done. The collection's gonna be back, and then not just going out to buy stuff to build, buy stuff to add to the collection like we used to. I'm very excited to kind of get back in that groove because, yeah, we do some reselling, we do lots of stuff on this channel, but like, I like bringing home cool new toys to put on my yellow shelves. Yes! Your eyes closed? Okay. Here you go. It goes with the other one. Hey. Hannah, come here and check out the office real quick. Now, I know it's gonna kind of look like a shrine to me. I don't really want to hang a giant sign that says Dallas on it, but that was a very thoughtful gift for my dad, and it's kind of a nice centerpiece.
I think it's cute.
It definitely looks like I did some crimes, but I didn't. And then here's my new stuff.
Ooh.
And then, of course, bread truck, sweet bread truck in memoriam. RIP. But there's just plenty of more wall space to go. We need to get back out to the bins and find some more stuff. I think really the best one's Nugs not drugs. How do you feel about that?
I mean, that's a mantra.
And that's gonna wrap it up for today. Now, a couple more things before we get out of here. Pretty please hit that subscribe button because we're like this close to 13,000 subs, and I'd appreciate your help pushing us past that mark and then helping us move on to 15,000 subs. And then I need you to turn those notifications on, please. If you haven't already, do it, because normally we post one video a week here on this channel on Sundays, but I've been making so much content because of this new shop that I definitely have enough to make more videos. But if you guys don't come and watch them in time and our analytics go down, I'll be kind of forced to go back to just posting one a week. So whether or not I'm able to post more videos a week is really up to whether or not you guys are hungry enough to watch those videos. So if you are, notifications on. But that's pretty much it. There's a lot of cool content to come from the Chicago trip. We did a lot of thrifting there and it went way better than I could have imagined. So I hope you'll come back for that. But you won't if the notifications aren't on. So until next time, peace out.